At the time of the announcement, everyone was just surprised. It's a very big call for the business to make, and everyone was a little bit stunned and wondering how it was all going to work.
These things don't really happen much in the paint industry. It's sort of, you get set plans and you really grow the brand. So it was a decision made not lightly, and it was going to have some really big impact on relationships.
There was a lot of work involved for everybody, not just at the point of actually going into store and doing the rollout, but even the pre-work that everybody had to do.
I actually thought it was really awesome that there was something so different and exciting and potentially really profitable for Dulux, and I really wanted to be a part of it.
Okay, so in April, British Paints was launched into Bunnings. It was quite exciting for me to see a brand moving from one major retailer to a new one, and obviously getting a full revamped look.
It was my first day on the job was actually the first rollout of British Paints into Bunnings and Botany, and wow, went into the inwards goods, and it was all very new to me, and I was just like, whoa, you know, what have I got myself into, sort of thing.
Very tiring, but the body got through it, and you know, we all came together as a team and worked fantastic to achieve the end game.
Look, the professionalism and the way that we rolled it out was absolutely awesome.
We were taking out all of the British Paints range out of Mitre 10.
A lot of work and a lot of sell-through, as there was no taking back of old cans.
We also obviously had a lot of activity around some new SKUs coming out into the marketplace, all the enamels range. You know, there's a large amount going into here. There was about 85 SKUs that moved into that.
Sometimes it seemed like it would never end. We had so many stores to do, and it was hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel sometimes.
July was, one of those months that at the end of it, your head was spinning, and you didn't know which way was up or down, but just the consistency and the sort of calmness that we had to display and to get the confidence in our customers was paramount. So, yeah, July.
B-spots and finally hit the shelves. You know, that was a lot of movement around the stores as well.
Another month to get stuck in and get people used to the new changes, educate them on the paint, do some staff training, get them really fizzing.
It was an epic adventure.
So a lot of one-on-one time with paint staff, which is always great because it's sort of fantastic for relationship building, etc.
But one of the other challenges we faced was having to actually physically try and promote a brand, opposition brand, to try and get rid of it out of the store as Wattle weren't taking it back. It caused a lot of confusion within the team members when I was sometimes having to ask, hey, instead of X10, maybe we should try and get rid of the Solar Guard, and not something that I really enjoyed, but something that had to be done. Spring had sprung, the numbers were starting to roll through from some really positive sell-through from our new rollouts of the paint.
We moved into the very last phase for the busiest time I've ever experienced with Dulux, and that was obviously the broad wall rollout for Bunnings. And Guthrie Bowen, obviously we could never forget about them. You know, they're such a key integral part to our business.
They were making some obsolete black label, so they had sales as well. So we couldn't forget about them and had to sort of show them the love when we could.
You know, the Bunnings rollout was a very big piece of work.
The scale of the job that needed to be done and trying to achieve it in the time frame that we had was, I think, the hardest thing. We moved a lot of product and it was hard work.
Yeah, very tiring, but it was also really awesome to see the numbers and the results coming through.
It was a bit difficult because some relationships were a little strained, but not majorly, but a little.
There were some challenges. There was a lot of jibes and well, you only care about another sort of certain competitor now, and
I think things are starting to progress. It's taken some time, but we're starting to win back some some trust.
I've got to take my hat off to my colleagues. A lot was asked. There was 12-hour days and short lunch breaks and just the will of my colleagues just to get in there and get it done was amazing.
The people in the store, which is where the battle really is won, have seen what the amount of work that we've put into this project and really appreciated it.
Already we're seeing some really positive numbers coming out of Bunnings, and it's really showing good signs that, hey, these brands are here to stay, and the public has the confidence in them. We
have a great relationship with Bunnings now, and we have a great range of products in these stores.
I think this has put Dulux in a really good stead for the future.
It was nice just to get some recognition for the amount of work, and that's gone in. It's not something that you really think of at the time, but to actually get an award like that is just fantastic to be recognised.
It's amazing. It's just great to be recognised for all the effort, because it was really, really hard work, and to effectively have someone say thanks for everything you did is fantastic.
Really stoked. It's just, I definitely think we earned it, but to have the recognition from the company is a really good feeling. It just means a lot to me personally. Yeah, and I really, really appreciate it.